Wake up there, Pierre! Uh-oh. You've been rumbled. You've been caught out, my buddy. I caught him staring out into nothing there. He was pretending like he was doing some work. Anyway, French Grand Prix. Now, will it rain? No! Yes! It's a French Grand Prix that it doesn't suck at. So, welcome along, everyone. So, we've already got a team goal. So that should help us out in the contract negotiation at the end of this race. Which is all lovely. There's what's coming. So we've upgraded absolutely nothing this weekend. Although if you look at the R&D tree here, it actually looks like that Williams brought some big time upgrades to France, as have Mercedes. We're sort of the best of the rest of the midfield, lower pack if you want. So yeah, looks good there. Let's take a look at the points. We're the current championship leader by 56 points over Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll, Seb Vettel, Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon. Round out your top 10. Sirotkin, Ericsson, Bottas, Raikkonen, they've also scored. But as have Magnussen and Van Dorn, but still scoring. The big fat goose egg. Grosjean, Sainz, Gasly and Hulkenberg. Although I have high hopes for Hulkenberg. Sorry, for Gasly at this race, because I think we can get the job done. I really do. So with that being said, we're now going to head off and get practice around this circuit, and then we'll get qualified, and we'll see you for the French Grand Prix.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard, current home of the French Grand Prix, an event dating all the way back to 1906. It's been held at many venues over the years, with famous moments from Dijon and Manicourt the feature of many a highlights reel. And let's hope we see more of those in the race today. A lap of Paul Ricard then consists of 15 corners and a total length of around 3.6 miles. Drivers will need to position their cars carefully on the exit of the flat-out turn 10, ready for the double apex right-hander at 11. Watch out for potential overtaking action at the end of the start-finish straight and into the heavy braking zone of turn 8. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Haas. They've had one retirement in the last 5 races. What do you think that says about the reliability of their car?
I think they can be fairly pleased with that record so far. The first thing any good car needs is a solid, reliable base with which to build on, and they seem to have that this season.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and it's Esteban Ocon in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Alonso, Van Dorn, Sebastian Vettel and Ericsson, Hamilton, Gasly, Ricciardo and Poole, Bottas, Stroll, Carlos Sainz and Hulkenberg, Leclerc, Grosjean, Kimi Raikkonen and Sergei Sirotkin. Verstappen and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
We're higher on the grid than we expected. Let's see if we can do even better.
So, P10. Well, that didn't go well at all. Qualifying was pretty bad, actually. So we're just going to get straight to the race, see what we can do. It's the oldie one-stop today. 5 laps, then onto the super soft tyre from the ultra soft. But it's all we can do today. We've got to come back from P10 and we've got to fight. So let's see how well we fight, shall we? So here we go for the running of the French Grand Prix in Season 4. 5 red lights are on. And it's lights out, away we go. And, well, it's a pretty decent start of the hill, but look at that, we're being attacked already by, looks like Valtteri Bottas. Already, but he better sit himself back there. That's going to be us keeping that position. We've got the Renaults behind us. Look at that traffic jamming. Oh, they're almost 3 wide in there. with one of the Williams and the Red Bulls. In fact, we are 3 wide. Good lord. That's into turn 5, and then to turn 6. Might even get Gas. Oh, we caught Gasly napping. Go get you some. Already up in a P6.
Okay, Jeff here. You're causing unnecessary wear to your transmission. Try to take it easy, or we risk losing it.
Down the Minstrel Straight we go to, who is that? It's Valtteri Bottas and Nico Hülkenberg, it looks like. Carlos Sainz in close attendance. So is Ericsson and Sorokin. This is for P12 and through to P16. It's like Hülkenberg and Bottas are going to have a real go down the rest of the Minstrel Straight. That bloody North chicane put in the way. But no, look at that. It looks like both of the Renaults are going to get passed here by Ericsson and Sorokin. Oh, that was tight. But move Ericsson up a place and move Sorokin up with him. Oh no, Sorokin's not quite done there with Carlos Sainz. But 1 lap down already. We're up into P7. What happened there? We've got past Hamilton somehow. Mr. Race Director, how did we get past Hamilton? You've gone
We're
to
approaching
sleep
the
now,
pit window.
Right?
You'll be on the super
Lord knows
softs.
why you've gone to sleep, but you have gone to sleep. So sort that out there as we go. Who are we? That's us. We're chasing down Sebastian here. We might have a go in turn 4. It'll be a late lunge if we do. It is. Oh, that is a sweet move into turn 4. We even dicked up Vettel a little bit, so moving up into P6. I still don't know how we got past Hamilton. We'll have to go and troll through a replay, see how we got past him. But now down the Minstrel Straight.
We're looking at some imminent gearbox issues. Watch out for jams and missed gears.
This Minstrel Straight will prove to be very annoying as we go to the Renaults, Carlos Sainz and Nico Hülkenberg. And what we're going to do, round the outside? Into the North chicane? Oh, there's a bit of luck up there from one of the cars. Oh, look at that. That is sweet. Smooth Sainz up into P14. But you got to be careful behind you, Mr. Hülkenberg. That's Sergei Sorokin there, and, well, look at that. That's Sorokin past Hülkenberg with the greatest of ease. I'm telling you now, those Renaults are struggling. They are struggling big time, and this is their home race. I don't know why they're struggling, but they just are. It's a shock to see them. They were the dominant force in seasons 2 and 3, and season 4 they've just gone absolutely tits up, and Sergio Perez sets the fastest lap of this race.
Okay,
now
entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
So who we've got in front of us? We've got Stoffel Van Dorn. I assume we've got...
Got that confirmed.
I can't see it up there, actually. Who else have we got up there? Stoffel. That's Marcus Ericsson. Oh, there's Fernando Alonso as well. So we've got to get past both McLarens and the Sauber of Marcus Ericsson to get to the 2 Force Indias, who have been the dominant car all weekend, all through practice as well. So let's start with Uzvat past Stoffel Van Dorn. Let's go for P6, 5. Oh, really? Oh, a bit of contact. We forced him off the track. We are so sorry. Actually, we're not sorry. So that was our position. We just came from so far back. It was unbelievable. Now we're under virtual safety car conditions, I think. No, we're not quite. But back to the struggling woe of Nico Hülkenberg, who's about to be, I think, owned by Roman Grosjean for P16. Look at that. That's around the outside. And then, whoa, there's Van Dorn still. Shouldn't have been passing there. What are they doing?
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty.
Okay.
Slow your pace immediately.
I didn't think we were under the VSC there, but apparently we are under the virtual safety car. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the chance to pit. They said come in a couple of laps earlier than you should, and we'll try a big, massive undercut here. This is going to be a big, massive undercut. It's going to put us last, effectively. But slick stop from the boys. Yeah, that's a championship-winning pit stop right there. I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot toot. only thing I don't like about the pit lane at Paul Ricard is that annoying dee-doo. Oh, he almost ran very wide in the first corner. But we are back under racing here as we go to Sebastian Vettel. He's having a fight with Lance Stroll here for P6. And that Williams has got some horsepower. It should be easily past the Ferrari. He's going to put a fight up here with Sebastian, but that's going to be no contest there. Let's move him right up into P6 Lance Stroll. Oh, go on, Gasly. Go on. Oh, that is balls from Pierre Gasly. Balls of something French. And I don't know what quite French, but move Gasly up into P7 as we see Sergio Perez. Is he going to take a pit stop to try and take? Yes, he is. So he's going to try and disavow the undercut that I'm trying. So let's see what his team do. That's a slick stop. Oh, but he's being held. Oh, that's annoying when you're held for other cars. Specifically, he's been held for Ericsson, and it looks like Alonso. So that's going to be annoying for him, but he's going to come out in front of them still. So where's that going to put him on the track? Whereabouts are we? Well, it looks like he's come way out in front of us. Honestly, them Force Indias, they've got the pace this weekend. Can't it? In fact, look, that's how far he's come out in front of us. We're only in the first corner. That's a shock. In fact, Ericsson's come out in front of us. That's a double shock. The undercut didn't work there as we go to oh, excuse me, is this Hulkenberg and Grosjean again for P9? Well, look at that. Hulkenberg's going to get past Grosjean. Oh, big lock-up from Grosjean. He's into the side of one of the Red Bulls there. I think that was Daniel Ricciardo. No, it's Max Verstappen, sorry. He's, I think that's going to be personal down the Minstrel straight into the long sweeper. But Verstappen, move him up. He'll be past Hulkenberg in no time as we come back to ourselves. This is for P17, I do believe. If we're going to get a run on Marcus Ericsson, Honda against Ferrari. You wouldn't have thought it's a no contest, but that was about as no contest as you like. Boom! Move us up into P17. And Alonso's not too far in front of us. Might have a chance at catching him. So overall, we're P4 in the race once pit stops cycle through. And we go to Esteban Ocon, the hometown favourite. He's leading his home race. And if I'm right, yep, here we go. Ocon for the pits. You might want to watch here. Ocon may overcut Perez. That'd be a shock if Ocon overcuts Perez. Here comes the rest of them down pit road. Let's see if Ocon does get him. It's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight. Very tight. Look, he got him! He got him! Ha ha! Suck on that one, Perez! See how you like them apples? Or baguettes. Or onions. Or snails. Snails, yeah. If only the Force Indias were snails. That'd be a useful thing to have there. But something tells me Ocon's not going to be able to keep this race lead. Well, it's a P5 at the moment, but it will be for the race lead once everyone in front of them has gone into the pits. Go on, Ocon. Come on, Ocon. Everyone's cheering for Esteban Ocon here. But no, it's around the outside, and Sergio Perez has got Esteban Ocon for P5. Boo! That sucks for him. Mind you, we got our own problems here. We're P8 at the moment. We've got Fernando Alonso in front of us. So how are we going to get past Alonso?
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
We got it in rich. We got it in high. I think we just got to put up the laps of our life to even get close to this guy. Because unless we do, then we are in the proverbial, so to speak. But it's all we can try. But we're halfway through the race now, coming up to start lap number 7 of the French Grand Prix. And We'll quick look behind and see where Ericsson is. He'll have DRS, but whether he gets close to us or not, that's another story. Into turn 1, we'll keep that. Thank you very much. Nicely run wide as well. Surely we've got to be faster than Alonso. I mean, we're catching him in all the right places, but then he just seems to get an absolute. Oh, that's very wide through turn 7 and through turn 8 onto the Minstrel straight. Unless we're close in that turn 7, we're not going to get it. And we can have it in overtaken rich mix all we like, but it's just not going to happen. We go to Stoffel Van Dorn, who's lost out. Well, thanks to our little barge come through, he's trying to make up for lost time. That's Kevin Magnussen in front of him. Move Van Dorn into P19. How the mighty have fallen. Stoffel could have been on some good points today if I didn't do what I did. And we're not sorry for that. We're really not. We went for the move. He tried to pump the door closed on us. So get out the way is what I say to that, as Esteban Ocon and Sergio Perez are about to start lap 8 and fight for the lead here. You can see us coming at the last corner in the background there with Fernando going round the outside. Go on, Esteban. Oh, he's locked up and he's almost gone off the track. He's just held that on. But Fernando Alonso is now going to be right on the back tail of him. And we've got Marcus Ericsson right on our back tail. That's not useful. We need to get rid of the Swede and get rid of him very quickly as we come through turn 4, turn 5, now into turn 6. Hit the curb nicely on turn 6. That was sweet. Get turn 7 right and we'll see if we got DRS. We have not got DRS as we go to Pierre Gasly, Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll. Gasly's out. Oh, not again. The woeful Ferrari reliability is struck again. Honestly, Arriva Benny's got to be kicked out of that team.
They're retiring from the race.
Anyone want to say Arriva Dirty to Arriva Bene? Because I don't know what's going on there, but the Ferrari is just woeful this season. I think I nearly signed for that
5 laps
team.
of fuel remaining.
Instead, we came to the junior Red Bull team. That's a shocker, folks. That's a big shock. But look at that. We seem to have the traction over Ericsson coming out the last corner, so he's not able to do anything about it. But Alonso can't do it. We can't do anything about Alonso here. That McLaren's come with some upgrades this weekend and it's come with some pace as well. That's not what's needed. Who's that in front of me? That's Esteban Ocon in front of Alonso there. I wonder if he'll have DRS off
the battery is low
Alonso.
On energy. Reduce DRS deployment.
The battery's low. So let's go to Marcus Ericsson here. He's got Lewis Hamilton right behind us to P5. And that should be a no contest. This should be done long before the North Chicane. It is. Move Hamilton up into P5. So now we got to worry because here comes a fast Mercedes behind us. As we go back down to... That's our boy, our man, the gas man. And unfortunately it looks like the Mercedes Nat Williams is going to motor that Honda as well. So move Lance Stroll up into P7. Would have been P6. No, that's wrong. No, that's right. Sorry, yeah, P7. As we go to Bottas, he's fighting with... who is he fighting with? I can't tell. Oh, is that Ricardo? I think that is Ricardo in P12. Whoa! Ricardo's put the big boy pants on round the outside of Bottas. And move him up into P12. That was nicely done, that sweeping move. I don't see anything wrong with that move. Now, look at us. Visually, it looks like we are a lot closer here to Fernando Alonso, so we might try something down the Minstrel straight here. And if we do, it's going to be another late lunge on another McLaren into the North Chicane. But look at that, we're right on the back. We've got DRS this time. We've got him. Diddy. Diddy. Ah, you got forced off the track. What a moron. Wasn't even... I was side by side and he got forced off the track. But look behind. Looks like Ericsson and Hamilton are having another go. Into the fast sweeper. Oh, but Hamilton's just going to keep hold of that. That is incredible. Now, who are we back with here? Looks like Sergei Sorokin and Nico Hulkenberg for P12. That's another move that's done well before the North Chicane. Thank you very much. In fact, no, that's Hulkenberg and Bottas. I do apologise. That's a P13. As we go up the field now to Lewis Hamilton. I'll tell you what, how about move into turn 1? We haven't seen a decent move into turn 1 all day. Go on, round the outside. Why not? Have some of that, Fernando. And he had the momentum as well, did Hamilton. Let's see if he can keep hold of it here into turn number 4. Oh, he's lost the brake up. What? Oh, 5-time champion of the world, but he's still susceptible to locking a brake up. He's human, folks. He's human. And that's scary for. Let's see if Hamilton tries something down the Minstrel Straight. He's close enough to have a go with DRS, but whether he gets there or not, well, when he does, I imagine that he's going to be met by a wall that's known as Fernando Alonso. But Alonso's got him covered. Thank you very much. Keep P4 for. Now look at this cluster. Look at this cluster. This is Hulkenberg catching Sorokin. So I don't know what's happened to Sergei Sorokin here. Oh, look at that. Who is that sneaking up around there? That's Bottas. Oh, an aggressive went around. Oh, that was a naughty one there on Nico Hulkenberg. In fact, Hulkenberg's actually lost out big time there. That's not on there. I want Stewart's inquiry on that move. Got one of the Haas's behind Sergei Sorokin here as we come start lap number 12 of this Grand Prix, and here comes K-Mag. Is that K-Mag or is that Grosjean? You can never tell. This is Grosjean. It looks like Sorokin's actually got a problem because he's going back. He's just been passed like he was standing still, for crying out loud. But Kimi Raikkonen's right on his tail. Now, yeah, Sorokin's got a problem. Oh, look! Oh, and another one goes around. Aggressive goes around. Oh, locks a brake up, smacks into the side of Raikkonen. Thank you very much, and send him around. As we go up to kick the Iceman, who's going to have Carlos Sainz on his rear wing in a second. In fact, there he is. Look at that. P15. Go get you some Carlos. Hey, something to cheer about for the French crowd. Oh, oui, yes. We cheer that move because that move was excellent, no? Oh, look at that. Is that Van Dorn going to have a go? Right, if Van Dorn passes Raikkonen into that court, oh my good giddy golly. It looks like Raikkonen's got a problem now. He's going backwards. Now this happened earlier. This happened much earlier. Did Alonso and Hamilton. Let's see if Hamilton can finally get the job done. It's going to be... Oof, that is stunning before the chicane even came into view. What a pass by the 5-time champion of the world. He may be susceptible to locking a brake from time to time, but he's got some skill. Does that man?
This is your final lap.
Here we are, starting the final lap, folks. The Force Indias are gone, essentially. We just haven't had the speed for them all weekend, and that's a worry there. As we come into out of turn 5 now. One thing I should point out. You'll notice it just there. We've lost second gear, which is crucial for the last corner. So we're going to have to do this without
We've
second
lost
gear.
one of the gears. The transmission is significantly damaged. We're down a gear.
So someone's stopped there on the outside of turn number 1. I don't know who that is. We'll see if we can source a replay. Although the French have not been very courteous with their replays recently. As we come out the minstrel, but there's no doubt who the winner was today. He's put an impeccable performance in. The number 11 of Force India is going to take up second victory of the season, and it's second in a row for Force India. Then Force India are going to take some stopping. Ocon will finish P2. So it's a Force India 1-2 up the field. But here we come. I tell you what, P10 to P3. You know we're going to take that one. Boom!
Well done, good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Nice one.
So another fantastic victory for Force India today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
I can see them on their way out to the podium now. Force India have really come a long, long way in this sport. And what a special race this was to see them earn that top spot. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Max Verstappen. He did a cracking job moving through the field, just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Ah well, a deserved victory for Sergio Perez and a 1-2 for Force India. We just didn't have the speed from this weekend. That's unfortunate. But P3 from 10th on the grid, we'll take that. Lewis Hamilton in 4th, Fernando Alonso 5th, Lance Stroll brings home 6th, Marcus Ericsson, and Pierre Gasly. The Gasman scores! Yay! The Gasman scores some points. Comes home in front of the Monegasque, Charles Leclerc and Daniel Ricciardo. Only one DNF. Thanks for coming, Sebastian. Your car needs to work on their reliability a little bit. But other than that, I think it's good. I think this can be put down as a very good weekend. So I think we'll head off and we'll see what the future holds for us. Oh, not you again.
Good day today. Tell us about it from
Good
your
day today.
You were cutting your way through the field.
Well, of course we
during
were
the race.
cutting our way through the field. When it comes to our engine, nothing is... Well, we're the only guy with the Honda engine here. But, yeah, let's compliment that power unit.
You must be happy with the result today.
No. What do you think, stupid woman?
You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or
Yeah,
anyone
if they
stop
get
you?
the anvil and tie it to the back of my car. Other than that, with this aero package...
It was more like Dodgems than Formula 1
Who the
today,
fuck told
wasn't
you it was Dodgems? What's about the bunch of clouds there? We'll get a rep decrease from
Great.
McLaren.
Well, that's everything.
Bitch. Honestly. Who let her have a microphone? Who really let her have a frickin' microphone? I got their answers right here. They're right there. Stupid woman. Oh well, we got some good resource points. We can perhaps get something good for Austria.
That's a great result. You did really
Oh, it's
well.
contract
I don't think we
negotiation
can have any
time.
complaints with our performance.
Yay. Suppose we should start negotiating this contract. I think we're going to go for something around what we had before.
The team will be to give us better perks. We'll have a few chances to suggest a deal,
Because I think
but we need to be careful.
that
If a
serves us
proposed
pretty
contract
well.
exceeds your value to the team, it will be rejected.
So we'll level free
Too many
everything.
attempts will leave us stuck with the original offer.
Actually, we don't need to level free everything, do we? Because we're not going to be updating that much at the same time, are we? They want me to qualify 12th. Oh, I can do better than that, guys. Qualify 10th for you. I'll even finish 10th if you want me to. I'll finish 10th with a squeaky bum. A squeaky mop going up my bum.
All
Look at
right,
that.
the terms have been agreed.
We have miles
What's
to
left
spare.
is to sign the paperwork.
I don't think you could have got
We'll be on
much
this
more,
new
to be
deal from
fair.
the next race weekend.
Oh well, that's all well and good. Now we'll go spend some resource points. So, 1100 to spend. What to spend it on? Ideally, I would have loved to have spent it on getting at least something power related for Austria, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that. Pooh. We're getting 2 aero upgrades, so might as well get a third. You can't get anything chassis related. We're getting something for the chassis for the Red Bull Ring. Anything I get there is going to be only brought in for what? Silverstone? I think we've got to go with an aero. We are going to have to beat these guys on the power of our chassis and the aero package that we've got. We are not going to beat these guys on raw speed. Which is a shame, really. Right. We're going to switch the gearbox. We need a new gearbox for Austria. Did come down a bit, the championship lead, to 48 points, but what can you do? There you go, my man Gasly, 4 points. Just leaves 3 cars with a goose egg.
Your attitude
Grosjean
during
and the
interactions
2
with
Haas's.
media has a bearing on how you're considered by each team. Some value showmanship, others sportsmanship.
Always well and
Matching
good.
your behaviour to the team's
Just check that
expectations
message.
will give us a
Congratulate me
stronger
on the
position
podium.
during
Thank you very much,
contract
Carl.
negotiations.
Much appreciated, my man. So that's going to do it for this race. I hope you enjoyed the French Grand Prix as much as I enjoyed the French Grand Prix. Leave a like if you did. It does help me out a lot. And until the next time when we go racing around the Red Bull Ring, we'll see you in the next video. Take care, and thank you all for watching.